Hello, Internet, I am a fairy.
And you play
And
one
I
on
am
TV.
I am a very trustworthy individual.
And you play one on TV.
Sure, that's why I totally ate the food. Because there was nothing to worry about at all.
We have met our fiendish savior.
Is that really the right word for it?
You're coming in very quiet, Rose.
Sorry, I was kind of far away from my mic.
I was referencing a magic card from the Baldur's Gate set.
I'll be right back.
I mean, he does like musicals.
Who in their right mind doesn't?
So one of the things I really want to work on art-wise coming up is doing thumbnails for all of the old sessions. And I had this picture for doing this really simple one for the first session of this where we met Air and having it be the shadows of all of the characters and then just a shadow of Air with a grin and then do bookshelves in the background. By the way, over the last week, last session of Altruix and last session of OGAG both have 38 views on Twitch, so hell yeah.
Woohoo! My woohoo came through, right?
Yes. It was very
That
exciting.
sounds like an innuendo.
I had to unplug and replug my headphones in.
Just waiting on Rory to join Foundry.
They're turning into a sim character with their woohoos.
I'm trying to remember where the link is.
It is in Altruix.
Thank you.
All right. So, last session, you all answered the summons of a mysterious stranger who referred to himself as Air. He requested help from you all, But first, before he could request help, he had to go by his own rules and help you first. And his way of helping you is sending you to one of the Yuan-Ti encampments you were going to go take out at some point, informing you that one of the head tacticians of the Yuan-Ti is there. You arrived and found yourselves within a jail dungeon area of the encampment, where you found Yuan-Ti that seemed to not be followers of Dindar, and a mysterious Warforged, or not Warforged, but a large armored mechanical individual. The Yuan-Ti informed you that within the confines of this underground portion of the encampment, there is a Gorgon who had taken over their lair, making it one of the Dendarites, and it took over their hatchery, using their eggs to do something and create monstrous abominations. From the sounds of it, nothing has come of this work yet, but the Yuan-Ti have asked you to kill this Gorgon and destroy their hatchery so that no more may suffer. And that is where we are going to begin. You all still currently find yourselves within the dungeon area, now accompanied by this large armored individual who you now know is Air referred to as his familiar, who was sent here ahead of time. Now, what do you do?
Time to check out this door.
You're checking it out. How and for what?
I'm going to approach the door and check to see if it is locked.
It does not appear to be locked.
Going to listen at the door.
All right, give me a perception check. Okay. Yeah, you do hear movements and what sounds like creaking wood. And you do hear a couple of voices that appear to be speaking Yuan-Ti.
Okay, I don't remember if my comprehend languages was ever active last game or not. I'm going to move back, tell everyone I hear Yanti speaking. Give me 10 minutes. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
This is what got us caught last time.
I'll turn to Whisper. I believe they are all just guards. What purpose do you have in casting this spell?
Whisper. We're going to assume Whisper is to entranced in the ritual casting.
He's trying to understand them. Maybe he's trying to figure out if they're planning something or something. But, like, we might want to, like, I don't know,
Oh.
get the jump on them while we can.
You'll hear this mechanical whirling as I turn my head, but not my body, and look at Rosewind. I agree. But your compatriot is out in the open. What is your plan? As I will move in between and just kind of be there at the door to try either block it or to be a shield for my new companions.
While he's working on charging that up, if you want to poke your head through, you seem sturdy enough.
And if it triggers a fight, are you prepared?
Usually.
As he'll rotate his upper torso to look at the party, looking for concurrence that opening the door is the right plan.
Not till I'm done with my spell.
I pull my blade. Your spell is taking too long. You should have just cast it.
That's how we got caught last time, was waiting on you to cast it. We don't have 10 minutes to chill. There's guards patrolling.
I will take my right arm, reach over to the door. Is it a handle or a latch?
Yeah, it's just a simple latch.
Grab the door. Looks. Is everyone's ready? Other than Whisper Cat, like we sit there ritually casting the spell. See, everyone's ready.
Yes.
I open the door.
All right, you open the door, and you see. Nope, don't move.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to be. Fair enough.
You
I went back.
see two Yuan-Ti sitting at a table. Looks like playing some type of card game. And another Yuan-Ti looks like was approaching the door when it flew open. And he lets out a curse in Yanti, and now we're going to roll initiative.
Yes. Huh. All right.
Yeah, I got a 4.
That's okay.
Just waiting on whispers. Whisper?
Sorry, I'm waiting for it to roll.
There we go. All right.
It just took forever.
And with that, we're at the top of round 1. Dark Allen, you're first.
All right. So are the opponents positioned correctly? Because you said one was right by the door. Okay.
He was approaching the door.
10, 15, scooch. All right. I move forward. I take my mechanical fist, clench it, and I perform the attack action. So I will swing with my Thunder Gauntlets. So swing number 1. Why did that not go through? Ooh.
There we go.
15.
That hits.
And I can roll damage here. As then I wind up my other fist to swing again.
That
As
still hits.
I swing.
Another 11.
I want to burn a charge to try and use Blood Talons and grapple him as a bonus action.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
And athletics.
Do you want me to get your food? I'll get your food. Let's get your food. Let me get your food.
All right. Now he's
20.
going to attempt to beat a 21. He does not. All right. You currently have him grappled.
As I hold him, I turn to the party and says, I have this one. I have my turn.
All right. Yeah, you watch Dark Allen run up, punch this guy twice, and with the second punch, claws kind of like extend out of his gauntlets and latch onto this guy.
He's a hugger.
That brings us to Flicks.
Oh boy. Am I how far away is the nearest that's not being grappled?
You can only see the one being grappled currently.
Okay, then I'll go after him.
Can you get behind him like this?
Yeah, you'd have to go around. You could probably stop right here if you want. Because once you get through the door, you'll see everyone.
Oh,
Ah, well then, cool. Right there is a perfect spot. And since D'Arcanyon said he got that one, I'll attack the one that's sitting at the table. I remember from the last time I had had my shield extended, so I am at 1d8 plus 8, and the sword was ignited, so it's the additional d8. And I will make my first attack against.
All right. Yes, a 35 does indeed hit. Do you get special crits or anything on a 19?
Yeah, I'm 18 to 20 for crits.
Then that is a critical hit. Go ahead and roll damage. So that is you one-handing.
Yes, one-handed. So it's 1d8 plus 8, and then plus the additional d8 from being on fire.
All right, so that would be 16 plus. Is it like this? Okay, I'm going to take the critical damage as the fire damage. So that will be. Yeah, okay, so it's a 10 plus 8 for an 18 plus 16
34.
is 34 damage. All right.
Is the one at the table still alive?
Yeah.
Attack it again.
That is not a crit, but it still hits. Or I don't know what the total conditional is. That is okay. And Rose, you'll have to roll another d8. And I'm just now realizing I don't have the dice roller on. So that is an additional 16.
And they're still standing.
Still is.
And third attack.
As a 30. Jesus Christ, that still hits. For 18. Still standing. Just barely. She is like slumped onto the table.
I'm just picturing a fairy coming in like a hummingbird and then slicing the shit out of somebody's neck.
If shoe
I think
fit.
I think that's about all I can do. I do have a bonus action, but I mean, yeah, no, I'm chillaxing.
All right. Flix flies in, sees this individual at the table, slashes deep into her chest, and then once into her shoulder, and then finally into her neck. she is not looking great. Which brings us to her turn. And she is going to... yeah. She's going to use Invoke Nightmare onto Flix. Flix, I need a intelligence saving throw. That just succeeds. Yeah, that's all she's got.
I wonder what that would have done.
All right, and that brings us to Whisper. You can choose to use your turn to continue channeling or ritually casting that spell.
Nope. Since they went on ahead, he's just gonna just adjust position, and then targeting Nightmare Speaker, who is still alive, right?
Yep.
Come on, roll the attack already. Eldritch Blast. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Come on, roll the damage already. $10 points of damage.
All right. And with that, the fear going into her eyes with her spell not affecting Flix, and through the doorway, a bolt hits her right into the wound, the gaping wound that Flix left onto her chest, and blood just splatters behind her as she is dead.
Okay. And is the other one still alive?
Yep, this one that you can see is grappled, but still alive.
Okay. I'm going to attack it with my other two Eldritch Blasts. Does an 18 hit?
hits. For 8 damage.
For 8 damage. And my last one. Come on.
For 31, that does indeed hit.
For 10 more damage.
Right. These two other Eldritch Blasts you send out wrap around Dark Allen, hitting this guy. Once into the ribs with a sickening crack, as you can assume many ribs are broken. And another one into its face, where you see its blood coming out of its right eye and its nose.
And that's it for my turn.
Right. Brings us to the grappled Yuan-Ti. And let me double check. Alright. He has speed of 0, and he has disadvantage on all attacks against anyone but you. So, Dark Allen. He is going to make 2 bite attacks against you. As you see, his arms are actually snakes, and they're both going to bite into you. Attempt to, anyways. Nope. 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 Okay. That's fun.
I don't see your roll. I didn't just.
There's not one.
Okay. Like, I see bite. I'm like, cool. All good. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, that makes me think that all my other stuff isn't working either. Alright. 1 second.
No worries.
Okay. $18 hit.
No.
Alright. 12 definitely doesn't.
I laugh.
As these, Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, you just hear this like mechanical like ha 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 ha. As his futility is hilarious.
Yeah, as these snake heads that he has for hands are just gnashing at your arms, or at your arm, just not able to find anything thin to pierce your armor. And that is his turn. And it is the Yuan-Ti Mind Whisperer's turn. Alright, and yeah, looks like terrific. None of these guys are working either. So, this guy is going to Eldritch Blast Flicks. Pull up his stat block. Okay. Same thing. And it gets 2 attacks against you. The 23 hits your AC, Flicks.
No, that doesn't hit. And are they rolling with disadvantage because of my night cloak?
No, I don't know what that is. You got to tell me.
While wearing this cloak, while you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. If I take damage, the property ceases function until next dawn, and I haven't been damaged since we've rested.
Okay. So 22 still misses.
Yes. My armor class
11
is
and 12.
currently 24.
And he misses with both of his shots. And he is going to start booking it towards the door. 20. And he's going to open the door. No, he can't open the door because that's an action. So he's going to get right here, and that is going to be his turn. Furious.
I will move up and step through the door. And I've got to make sure I'm close enough real quick. I might need to move 2 more spots. I am close enough. I am going to point at him. Well, that was nice. I thought it was supposed to do something else.
What
Needs
did you
a
expect
con
it to
save
do?
of 17.
Yeah. Double check. Does have magic resistance. He has advantage on saves. 18. He saves. Do you take half damage? Or is it all or nothing?
If the target takes necrotic damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful.
47 divided by 2. How does he have that?
Is
calculator?
23.5.
So we'll round it up to 24.
Do stay where you're at. As I
He
turn
hisses
into
at you
William
at
Shatner.
response.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. Brings us to Rosewood.
Okay, I'm a pretty smart cookie, so I'm gonna gather through context that somebody is running.
You're also far away from your mic.
Sorry. And I'm going to come in over here behind Urius, having seen him go through the door. And I will cast some magic. Let's hit him with... I don't want him getting away. I'm going to... hit him with something big. Let's do a 8th level magic missile. Use my 1 8th level slot. So that's 9 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. A lot of low rolls. $28 damage.
That leaves me with a bonus action. I don't think I have anything I can really do with that. So I think that's going to be my turn.
All right. As Urius comes in, points his finger at this guy to blight him, but he is very constitute and shrugs off the worst of it. Rosewind comes in, unleashes a flurry of magic missiles that pepper this guy, and you could hear cracks from where you're at as you seem to have broken some bones. He is still standing.
I flip
That
him the
brings
bird.
brings us back to the top of the round for Dark Allen.
Dark Allen will look at the Yanti that I'm holding, grappling, tighten my grip, and I will cast Shocking Grasp onto him.
All right.
So, I rolled a 1.
That is a 1, so that is an automatic failure.
The spell fades and doesn't do anything, I just angrily increase my grip onto him as I pass the turn.
All right. Brings us back around to Flix.
This person at the table that tried to use bad magics on me is going to get thoroughly hit again. As
She is dead.
Oh, they're dead?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Then I will rush the guy going for the door because I assume the person grappled can't hit me, right?
No, he can.
Oh, they can make it?
Yeah. They're just
Okay.
their speed's just 0, and he has disadvantage on attacks against you. They can still try to hit you.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll rush the guy at the door and they'll have the opportunity to hit me, I'd assume.
Which, let me double check, because I think the disadvantage is new. And I can't. I'll have to look at an actual character sheet. He
Okay,
move up, and he's
legacy
going
definition.
to.
Legacy definition: a grappled creature speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Condition only ends if the grappler
Okay.
is incapacitated, and the condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell.
All
Attacks
right.
are affected is 5.5.
So, 18 still misses you.
And then I will attack the person at the door.
$32 hits for a total of 16 plus 5 for 21. Yeah. You run up to this guy as he turns around to open the door, and you just cleave through him as you bisect him. And his upper half slides off and just falls. And he is dead.
Well, I'm going to. How much movement do I have left?
Let's see, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You got 10 feet.
Okay. I'll guess I'll just stick between myself between the door and anybody else. And for my bonus action, I will retract my shield.
All right. He's dead. Brings us to Whisper.
Okay.
The woman at the table is dead. The one at the door is dead. Now the only one left is the one currently grappled.
Okay, I cast Toll the Dead on the grappled one. Wisdom save DC 21, I believe. Yep, 21.
All right. Again, he also has magic resistance, so he has advantage on the save.
Okay.
17.
Which fails. So he takes 3d12 necrotic. Come on, roll the damage. $20 points of damage.
All right. As this spectral bell, which does the bell make sound, or is it just the only they can hear?
Dolores' bell fills the air around it for a moment. And they're the only one that can hear it, apparently.
All right.
So it hears a bell toll, and it takes 20 necrotic damage.
All right. As bell tolls, and you see its life essence is beginning to slip, and almost like it's being aged and dried. It is still standing, but just barely.
Quick question: what is it to like change the grip on a weapon from like one-handed to two-handed? Is that a bonus action or no?
That's just a free action.
It's a free action. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure there is a rule for it, but I don't worry about it.
All right. And I just need to clarify that the retracting the shield is a free action, not a bonus action. So just in case that comes up.
Okay. All right. Whisper, is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
All right. This Yuan-Ti is going to hiss at Dark Allen and make 2 attacks against Urias.
Try it, bitch.
25 hit?
Yep.
Alright, let me look at its fucking thing again. Oh, I got rid of it. Fuck. to. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Okay. You take 7 piercing damage and 8 poison damage. Going to attempt to hit you again. 14.
That does not hit.
All right. And that is its turn. He's dead. Brings us to Urius.
Pokey pokey.
$29 hits. Or is it 1d6 or 2d6 radiant?
2d6 for the last. Actually, it looks like it's totaling 3d6 for some reason.
Yeah. So is it just 2d6?
I think it's just 2d6.
I'll look at it.
Oh, if I roll a nat, any creature within 5 feet of my target that is an enemy, each creature within 5 feet take 1d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
And 1d6 force damage. On a hit, it deals an additional 2d6 radiant.
So it's just the 2d6?
Yes.
Right, so that is 7 plus 8 for 15. Alright.
And since it's my packed weapon, I can attack with it again.
Well, you don't need to. How do you want to kill this guy off?
My rapier just pierces straight through its skull, and then I just flick it out of the top of its head.
Yeah. And as you do, you see his snake arms kind of just writhe a little bit like a hog nose. And then, yeah, it just dies in Dark Allen's hands.
Should have played nicer.
Guys, I didn't know we were so good at sneaking.
Urius the Elder just gives Rosewind this look that's like, are you serious?
We haven't gotten caught yet.
Sure, if that's what you're going
Right.
with.
Right. We haven't gotten caught yet. No, they just haven't survived us.
Not the same thing, or
Not the same thing.
No, not the same thing.
well, I mean, we
Are
were
those-
trying to take care of them anyway, so like it'd be
Are
like if we walked through and like slit their throats before they caught us. It's like, I mean, we just I don't know.
They have
So,
to be unaware.
Anything on the tables?
Yeah, I was going to ask, are those manacles?
On the image, yes, but they're not there.
Oh, darn.
Any swords, crossbow?
No, nothing in here. You just see fire or wood for the fire. You see a deck of very, very worn and probably should throw away playing cards. It looks like some mugs of something.
I will cautiously sniff one. Of the mugs.
Smells drinkable. I mean, it does smell ripe. But there's like a very faint, like fruity kind of smell to it.
It could be alcohol. I will advance to the northern door and listen at it.
Alright, give me a perception check. Alright, 26. You listen in and don't really hear anything of note.
I will now check for traps just in case.
Alright, you do not find any traps.
Then I will slowly and cautiously open the door.
Alright, give me a stealth check. Alright, and you cautiously and quietly open the door.
I quietly whisper to Flix and Rosewind that there is something in the hallway.
You see in the
I-
hallway is a very hyper-realistic statue.
I can whisper cast comprehend languages rather than waiting for them to do something. So just cast it straight up, no ritual.
Do any of the tiles on the floor look uneven, like one higher than the rest?
No? And to remember, y'all were told about a Gorgon. So, a hyper-realistic statue is probably something you would expect to find.
These are disconcerting.
I'm not gonna lie, boss. I can't see anything in there. I doubt Flix can either. You can't see in the dark, right?
It's not dark.
Oh, there's nothing on my screen.
Yeah, you just...
I can see perfectly fine inside. From the stream, it looks like I can see inside.
Move forward.
Oh, okay. It was around the corner. My bad.
I believe.
That'll explain it.
What species do these statues look to be?
Mixed match of elven, goblin, human, half-orc, all in various poses of mid-battle.
What's the height of the ceilings?
About 10 feet.
I believe we have found victims of the Gorgon.
I am officially flying and officially turning myself invisible.
Maybe
What do I
Maybe it would be better if we couldn't see.
What would I need to do to see if I remember anything about Gorgons? I'm going to assume this probably isn't the Elder's first rodeo.
I mean, give me a history check at advantage. Okay. You know, Gorgon is a term that is used for two different types of creatures. One is a mechanical construct bull that tends to breathe a petrifying gas. And the other is a humanoid woman with snake hair, or snake forehair, that simply her gaze can petrify you.
Keep your eyes downcast. Avert them. Do not look straight ahead of yourselves. It is probably going to be the feminine humanoid type, not the mechanable.
I don't know what that second thing you said was. I usually look at the ground when I'm moving anyway because you find more mushrooms that way. And shiny
A
rocks.
A robot bull.
She nods at Urius, and then when Urius goes back to not looking at her, she looks at Flix and shrugs.
Flix will just kind of do the back, like, I'm not sure either. I'm not sure what Flix would know about Gorgons, if anything.
Honestly, whatever the player knows.
Then I just know about the Medusa ones.
So we could use a reflective surface to look at her without looking at her?
Not necessarily.
Oh darn, I was relying on Greek mythology.
But you, with your history check, the history checks are going to be mainly revolving around actual monster stat block stuff. You do know that Medusas tend to make sure there are not any mirrors around.
I mean, Flix does have a shield. Is it something that could be polished to reflective?
I would say, because of the nature of the shield, because it's retractable, not in any kind of way that would probably be useful.
Yeah, I don't think it would be able to have a mirror polish.
And plus, that would take like a lot of polishing.
Yeah.
I have a mirror.
Whisper, give me a stealth check at advantage.
Okay, I'm flying too, just as a reminder.
I will hand Urius my mirror.
Might not need it. I'm checking my inventory.
And is the hallway in here also at the 10-foot ceiling?
Yep.
It literally says keep an eye on a Medusa in the fucking description for the mirror.
For some reason, I have a bard without a mirror, unless it's in the disguise kit.
There was no way that Roswin was traveling without a mirror, let's be real.
I'd say there's a mirror and a disguise kit because you need to look at yourself to put on makeup and shit. There's like a compact mirror.
I see stairwells down here. They go up or down?
These stairs go up.
Hey, DM, before I leave the room, I want to just examine the body that I'm still holding.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Keys or anything that looks like it would contain information, journal, paper, or anything valuable. I could care less for weapons.
Yeah, well, you know this guy doesn't have any weapons on him except his arms.
Is this a look down into down below?
There is, one second. There is, yeah, I can't think of anything this guy would possibly have on him. He wouldn't keep any type of journal or anything. If he does, he probably not here.
Okay, so I'll just drop his body and I'll rejoin the party.
And yes, as you get right there, you can If you
I can-
approach the railing, you can actually look down into it.
Where did Bird Brain go?
Okay, looks like more doors down that way.
I don't know. He like poofed.
And is this a statue of a hand?
All hand icons that you can see. Just use your imagination. They are snakes instead.
I look to the visible party members. I came from the left as they were escorting me down. There are more Yanti and common looking rooms. I do not know what lies to the right.
Furious, you hear Whisper's voice coming from slightly above you and behind you. I scouted to the left. There's a door as well as stairs going up. To the right, there's what looks to be a library and at least 3 other doors.
What did the prisoners we helped last session tell us? Right, I remember we asked them, and they said something about where their hatchery was.
Yeah, they said their hatchery was to the west.
Can shell us his fangs. He's going to get us caught. Again.
Do we know which way is west? Is it west
Yeah.
on like the map west?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I point down the corridor of statues.
There are statues down both directions.
Yeah, but we can't see many of the others. I see 2.
No, Whisper is telling you. There are statues down both directions.
I believe this way is the way the Feather Duster has gone.
I went both.
I meant most recently. To get everyone to follow.
Didn't we want to go and clear out their nesting ground?
That's what we're supposed to do, but we don't need to leave Whisper behind.
I don't think that was.
I'm
he
right
just...
behind you and technically above you.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say we can hear Whisper's voice right next to us, so it's not like he's run off. He's just invisible.
Oh, I can't. I can't see him. That's why I was like wandering off.
Well, he did say it was coming from right above us. So the people that we helped said that their hatchery was to the west, which would be this hallway over here.
Yes. But also be careful. That seems to be the concentration of statues.
If you want to keep
No.
scouting ahead, you can use this mirror.
There are also enemies upstairs to the right.
Any idea what kind of enemies?
More Yanti, I believe. I didn't take a good look.
I will begin walking silently down the corridor, aka I am stealthing.
All right. Everyone, give me new stealth checks. We're at advantage.
Jump on them.
I don't think I need to roll advantage since I got the best I can.
No reason for you to be at advantage. You're not invisible.
I have disadvantage since I have armor on.
You're not the only one.
I will cast
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm
invisibility on Flix.
All right. Flix is invisible. Hey, it's a 16. That's not bad.
disadvantage, sir. I am.
Oh, no. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So Flix, give me a stealth check. Just a straight roll.
fact that landslides make less noise.
As you just hear the whining of all the motors and the creaking of the armor, as I pay no attention to the comment.
Rose, can you still see Flicks?
Yes.
All right. No one else can.
As Dark Allen just looks down where everyone's gone, notices now 3 people are missing, and it's just Urius in the hallway.
That's just 2 people.
I'm still here. Thanks for discluding the fairy.
Wait, I thought you were invisible because I don't see you.
What do you mean you don't see me? I'm right next to Urius.
The token
Right here.
is kind of blending
Oh, there you
into the
are.
light
Sorry.
source.
Sorry. Wait,
Yeah.
Okay. My
Get that
apologies.
I'm small, but
All right.
I was about to
Give me
say, is
1
this specious
second.
because you're a big old robot? Can your character not turn its head down?
It's so you see it's all articulated, but in order to look down, it's more like bending of the waist. As you see that the
Oh.
head seems to be more affixed straight that I could turn. It could look up, it could turn, but looking down is a little difficult.
I was about to say you're built like a friggin' murder coffin from Warhammer. You,
Yeah.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
100% the idea.
Actually.
yeah. I can spin 360 on my axis, but God forbid I have to look down.
Why do I
Alright.
need to look down?
I just
4
step on
people
things that
keep
are below
moving.
me.
as you just
Rory, you hear whisper above you again going, there's at least 3 down this hall and up the stairs. There's also a door down this hall to the left. Whoopsie.
And as this Yanti comes around the corner to here, go back. Thank you. He gets about right here, and he screams something in Yanti.
And what do I hear him say in Yanti
Is
as I cast Comprehend Language?
that concentration?
Don't you have 2 concentration spells up then?
Ooh. I was going to look that up too. Hold on.
No, Comprehend Languages lasts 1 hour.
Okay, no concentration. All right, yeah, you just hear him yell out, "Intruders!" And we are going to. Well, this happened faster than I thought it would.
Would we have had time to attack him when he rounded the corner?
He rounded the corner with where you're at. Like as if he was looking for something because he heard something.
Which would have been someone's initiative, someone's stealth of 13.
The group's tank.
No, more like the stealth roll of 1. As again, I pay no mind to that comment.
All right. And the alertness gauge has gone up by 3. As I need to be careful so I don't accidentally get all these guys in it.
I hide in a cardboard box.
Oh, that never ended. Yep, I need initiatives from everyone. And Flix and Whisper can roll initiatives at advantage for being invisible.
Oop. I did that backwards. Flix's initiative should be 23.19.
I really
And
want
yet
you to have a
mine is-
10.
And mine is still a 10.
Flix got a 23.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked disadvantage instead of advantage, so it turned out like it was 23.19 or 11.19. And it went
Alright.
with the 11.19 because I clicked the wrong thing.
Jesus. That's better. Alright, let me get... Alright, first up is Flix.
All right. Well, I'm making sure that my sword is in both hands. The shield is still just on my arm, so it doesn't look like I currently have a shield. And I'm just gonna. Can I close the distance to him in one movement? Do I have?
I don't think so. No, it's going to take you a dash just to get 5 feet or 10 feet away from him.
Well, I'll just move my max, and then one moment. Wait for my thingy thing to load. I'm gonna use my sword to cast Sunbeam. I just wanted to make sure I moved out in front of everyone because it's a cone.
Which was fine. It is a 60-foot cone, a 60-foot line. And he
it's a
needs to
line,
make a con save. And he does have magic resistance, so he has advantage against spells and other magical effects. For 20, he saved. Is it half on a save or all or nothing?
It is.
On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't blinded.
Okay.
Yes.
23 is 12 rounded up. All right, what else you got? I'm pretty sure that breaks your invisibility.
Didn't he use greater
Uh,
invisibility?
What was that
I'm
whisper?
pretty.
It was greater invisibility.
It was.
Yeah.
And Throw that in the chat. I don't have all the spells memorized. That's not necessarily... Okay, so yeah, you just stay invisible.
I do want to say, though, that Sunbeam does state that I now have a mote of brilliant radiance that shines in my hand, so am I just a floating light now?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're a
Awesome.
will-o'-the-wisp.
I want him to think a ghost is attacking him. That's great. I like that. But yeah, that will be my...
All right. That brings us to Night Speaker, who heard her ally scream intruders, is going to... Yeah. Over here. Dash. And that is her turn. Next up is this guy who's going to get over here. Dash. That is his turn. Dark Allen.
All right. I'm going to move 30 feet. And I will cast... hold my arm out, and out of my right gauntlet, I'm going to cast Firebolt.
All right.
$16.
On who?
I'm sorry, the Yanti here in the center of the hallway.
Yeah, that hits.
And that will be my turn.
13. All right. That brings us to Urius.
I am going to suddenly not be standing where I'm standing. As I far step 60 feet further down the hallway.
– 60 feet will put you just in front of the big guy.
Then I'm going to stab him.
$17 hits. Or 14 plus 3 for 17. Right, and a 24 definitely hits. 7 plus 8 for 15.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Brings us to this guy. Who is going to move Action to dash. There. That's his turn. Rosalind.
Roswin is gonna target the one guy she can see.
You don't have to target in 5e because I don't have any of that stuff set up. So it doesn't really do anything.
I'm going to... I'm gonna pull a Theta and I'm gonna Magic Missile again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Fifth level.
Because I'm just trying to be precise, you know, and make sure I'm guaranteeing damage on whatever, like, has seen us. Oh, I did know... okay, I forgot that guy was there. But still, the big guy.
Yeah. Double check how many missiles you're throwing out, because I think you might be missing 2.
I thought I did 6.
Yeah, because don't you get 3 just from first level? Or is it just 1?
From Magic Missile, it's 3. And then 1 per every level thereafter.
Yeah, so you should have 8.
Seven. Because I did
7?
it... Yeah, I did it at 5th. It says 4 additional darts and 3 darts originally, so 7. I rolled 6, so I am missing 1. Thank you. I had to do maths.
So 7 plus. Rolled high this time.
Better, at least.
I don't see any 1s.
True that.
For 29 damage. Alright.
As she just finger guns magic missiles in panic as she sees the guy coming around the corner.
Yeah, and these missiles pepper his body. And Urius, you hear audible cracks as the bones break and fracture. And blood spurts out of the stab wound you gave him.
And
Awesome.
I think I'll end my turn because I think I'm going to hang back.
Alright. Next up is this guy. He's gonna move. Gonna see Urius. And he is going to use Crown of Madness on Urius. Why not? I guess not. Alright, and Urius, I need a...
Is it wisdom, intelligence, or charisma?
Wisdom. I need a wisdom save from you. That just succeeds.
Awesome.
And yeah, it's an all or nothing spell. It is his turn. Brings us to Whisper.
One second. Okay. So targeting the big bad abomination, whatever his name is. And we're going to first do 3 Eldritch Blast on his ass.
You do have advantage because you're invisible.
Cool.
And you also casted Greater Invisibility.
Nope. Just basic invisibility.
Okay.
So really 2
It's a
nat
natural
20s.
20. Yeah.
How do you do crits?
Just the max on the die, plus whatever you roll.
So 10 plus.
You roll to hit again.
Well, yeah, because all 3. It should come up with 3 attacks altogether. 22 to
Yeah.
hit and a 33 to hit.
Roll damage on your first one first.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to catch up because I already did.
Are you just click the roll damage on the in Foundry? So, oof, that's a 6 plus 10 for 16 on the crit.
Then 9 for the second. And 15 for the third.
He is just barely standing.
I am no longer. But I am flying up in the air.
All right, is that your turn?
Give me 1 second. And I cast a quickened magic missile. Give me 1 second, because I'm just trying to get to work. So it's come on, work already.
Just that first level?
No,
There we go.
at 5th level.
With how slow it's going, just roll, type into the chat /R 6d4 plus 6.
It still didn't do it. It gave me an error.
And Foundry?
Yep.
All right. Well, I got another magic missile through, so I'm going to do a 5. Oh, there's another one.
And this thing is just going so slow. And if it does the minimum damage every single time, I'm going to be pissed.
Got 10, 12, 14, 16. On the big guy?
Yep, all on the big guy.
That was a bit overkill. He only had 1 HP.
Well, then the others would have gone to the second guy.
This guy? Alright, so that'll be 14 onto him.
And it's still rolling it.
Alright, is that your turn?
That was his move, his attack, and his bonus action.
Alright. Brings us to this Yuan-Ti. Gonna move. Dash. Right over here. And that is his turn. He's dead. It brings us back around to the top of the round at Flix.
All right, how close am I to the nearest alive Yankee?
20 feet.
All right, I'll move in and attack them. And it's in 2 hands, so it is the I think 1d10.
You do have advantage. Nope, already rolled it at advantage. It's a 19, so that makes it a crit. That is 18 plus 14 plus. I'm going to take the 6 that rolled for the critical for the fire damage rose, just because it's a bigger number. What did I say? 18, 14, 6.
38.
Yep.
And if they're still standing, go again.
They sure are. But you cut deep into one of his arms.
But I just see this nice little slash appear.
You know, you see the Yuan-Ti is turning around to face Urius. But as it does, this sword that just like one of the snake mouths like just catches on something and is like just split. That is a 30 to hit for 16. And do you want me to take the 2 rows? Or do you want to roll again? There we go. So 20. And yeah, you see Flix. No, you don't see Flix. You just see the Scianti turning around to face Urius. And one of the snake heads catches. And it cuts down the length of the snake arm. And it reels back. And as it does, its head is just lobbed off. As it falls to the ground dead. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
And then I don't have enough movement to make it over to the next one to attack it with my final attack, so that'll just that'll also be the end of my turn.
All right. Brings us to the Nightmare Speaker. Is going to the Urius. And yeah, she's going to use Invoke Nightmare on Urius. I need an intelligence saving throw from you, Urius. That is a failure.
But I am the nightmare.
Anymore, what is Elder Urius's greatest fear?
Not getting reincarnated properly, which is... Or not getting unstuck from younger Urius. That would be it.
Something a bit more material.
Stakes, the wooden kind.
Yeah, you see... Let's see. Yeah, you see just coming out of this hallway to the south appears to be some sort of vampire hunter carrying a wooden stake coming at you. You take 11 psychic damage, and you are frightened of the manifestation, believing it to be real. She is currently concentrating on this illusion. And at the end of your turn, or at the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw. And if you succeed, the illusion ends. If you fail, you take an additional 11 psychic damage. It's her turn. He's dead. Dark Allen.
All right, Dark Allen is going to move 30 feet forward.
No, not there. You bump into Flix.
Ah! As I'm taking it back, and
Probably go here if you want.
well, actually, I should probably go here. I can. So, dead. Let me clarify. This guy's dead.
Yep.
This guy's dead. So I can only see him, arguably. Correct.
And you should be able to see him, but for any ranged attacks, he has 3/4 cover.
Okay. I am going to rinse and repeat, hold out my right gauntlet, and cast Firebolt again.
All right.
for a, let's see, I'm seeing 14 rolled. 27
Yeah, that hits.
for 15
15.
points of fire damage. And I don't think, let me go back. I don't think I have anything I can do yet. You have to wait. Okay. I'm in range for stuff now, but I have to, it triggers off of an enemy's action. So that will be my turn.
Yep. All right. Urius, coming from the south, you see a vampire hunter coming towards you with a stake.
I am going to disappear from here and reappear from here, or at here, and not yell what's running through my head because it's highly inappropriate. And do this.
All right. Strength checks. Strength saves. And they all have magic resistance, so they'll be doing it at advantage. Whisper fails. The Nightmare Speaker succeeds. And the Type 2 Malison fails. Is it
Okay,
all or
so
half?
it is all or half, or well, half if
All or
they
none?
succeed.
24.
And then something else happens to those. They take 2d6 and can't take reactions until their next turn, except for the one that succeeded.
Right.
And that still might make it make a concentration save, if that's
Yes.
what the spell does.
It did take damage. So it needs to roll a 10 or higher. Yep.
Well, darn. So I have to make my intelligence save again.
Correct. That succeeds. You're no longer frightened.
That wasn't real. Which one of you assholes did that will die.
All right, is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
All right. This Type 2 Malison did not like getting hit by your tentacles, so he is going to attack you with his snake arms as they lash out at you.
And I have no reactions that I can use.
That is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. Right. Let me go ahead and just roll the second one. And a 12. I'm sure that misses.
That misses.
All right, so you take 5 piercing damage and 9 poison. That is his turn. Crosswind.
I am going
Far away from your mic again.
Yeah. I am going to probably use my whole turn to try and catch up to everybody since I'm too far back now. as I just fly really fast down the hallway, sort of bobbing and weaving through everybody in the statues. Hopefully not running into the invisible flicks. And now I see peoples, so that'll be good for next turn. Well, wait. No, actually, wait. I have bonus action. I have bonus action spells. Let's see. How do I do? There's a way to. Do I have bonus action spell?
Do you have the quickened sorcerer trait? Whatever it's called.
I don't think I do. I have spell sniper.
No, not the feat, because you're a sorcerer, right?
Yes.
Your special sorcerer stuff you get.
I have twin spelled, heightened spelled, careful spell.
Ah,
Minor magic,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have anything for bonus action? I don't have a bonus action spell. I'm sorry, I wasted time. That'll be my turn.
All right. Up is the Mind Whisperer, who is going to multi-attack Urius as he lashes out with a bite. Out at you with a bite, 5 missing, and then swings with his scimitar. 13, I'm sure misses.
I'll just bare my fangs at him with a, like, twisted, sadistic grin.
And I'll use a bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat on himself.
Lost concentration?
On what?
I saw, oh, it was a plus, not a minus. My bad.
And
Which one's trying to... Hold on. Which one's trying to escape?
This one here.
Can I use my Perfected Armor Guardian where I can try and drag it to me as a reaction? It says when a huge or smaller creature I see ends its turn within 30 feet, I can use my reaction to magically force a creature to make a strength saving throw of DC 18, pulling the creature up to 30 feet toward you to an unoccupied space.
Keyword ends its turn.
And this would be during his turn. Okay. It was a thought. I'm trying to figure out how the mechanic works.
And he's going to dash over here. And that is not the disengage action, so Urius, you can make attack of opportunity if you wish to. Yeah, that hits. +11
17.
6. 17. And now it has to be make a con save of 10. Oh, nice. It gives me a little pop-up. It succeeds.
Did that Yanti did they target Urius? I think they did.
No. Well,
For
they
an
did
attack?
like yeah, during their action.
Can I burn a charge to use jump pack to get next to Urius when they did the attack?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm down to 9 charges. And I will now suddenly appear next to Urius. Has to be an unoccupied space, so probably here.
Yeah, you can be there or here.
Sure. I'll go around the corner.
All right, and that is his turn. Whisper.
Okay. So targeting Nightmare Speaker and Eldritch Blasting. So 20 to hit for the first one.
Yeah, that hits.
For 11 damage.
11.
Still standing.
Yep.
Nat 20 for the second one.
Yeah, that hits. Or 25.
And another 20 for the third one. For 7 damage. Okay. Is that it for it?
Any bonus actions?
Yes. I have another quicken magic missile to go off. But that's going to target this guy in the back who with the funky head. Yeah, that one.
All right. Go ahead and just type it into chat, and it's /r space.
So this will be 5d4 plus 5. This is going to be a third level.
$15.
15 damage.
Please pepper him. Still standing.
Is he
Yeah, he needs to
concentrating on
make
a spell?
Yep. Let's see. No longer concentrating on it.
Yay! Okay. And that's it for me for the moment.
All right. Next up is the Type 1 Malison. Move right up here. Is going to attack Urius, the squishier target. And it's going to use... he's going to bite at you, Urius. As he hisses, I believe that is the same... Yeah. The 25 hits you, Urius?
Yep.
Alright. That is 7 piercing damage. And another 5 poison. And then he's going to swing his scimitar at you. And misses. And that is his turn. Brings us back to the top at Flix. Flix? If you're saying anything, you're muted.
No, I was having a headphone issue. Ugh. I'll move up to the next closest guy and attack him.
Still at advantage. 1, because you're invisible. 2, because flanking. Good thing, too. 20 hits. And it's still two-handed, right?
Yep.
Alright. And with it being two-handed, I can take whatever the one-handed rolls, Rose. Unless you want to try something different. So do you want the 5 or the 8?
Eight's good.
So that is 13 plus 8 for a 21.
Keep on swinging.
As you just gouge into this guy's back. Waiting for the second attack. Hits. And we got 5 plus 13. 18. Yeah, just like before. All of you just suddenly see this gouge, almost cauterized gouge into this guy's back, and he like tenses up, flinching into the pain, and then, yeah, once again, his head just rolls onto the ground.
And I'm pretty sure I can't get to another one to attack, so
Correct.
that will again be my turn.
All right. Brings us to the Nightmare Speaker, who is going to invoke Nightmare onto Dark Allen.
Okay.
Need an intelligence saving throw.
And you get 13.
That just succeeds.
I rolled low too on that one.
He is going to run back off over here. And that is her turn. Brings us to Dark Allen.
I will. How hurt does Urius look?
Barely hurt, but still in good enough standing condition to fight on.
And how hurt does the thing in front of him look?
It has not taken any damage.
Hmm. I will. All right, so I will move past to get engagement with them. Yes, I'll take an opportunity attack from that thing. Unless Sentinel says no. Let me look.
Yeah, it'll opportunity attack you. Fucking attempt to, anyways.
Yeah. Sentinel doesn't do anything for stopping. That misses.
Nope. All right. Continue
As
on.
I'm going to throw a punch into each of them. So I will do the Mind Whisperer first, and then the Nightmare second.
All right.
Okay, so attack number 1. 27.
Yeah, that hits.
16 points of damage. And then target number 2.
As you just punch the Mind Whisperer and like square into the chest, and the back of him blows out. He is dead. 31 hits.
As you just hear this frustrated groaning noise, as I expected more of a fight out of the first target. And damage coming in. 11 points of damage.
11. This one's still standing. Just barely.
I will burn another charge. So I stand corrected. I was at 8 because I burned one before. So I will go down to 7 and try and grapple this Nightmare Speaker. So athletics, if memory serves correctly.
Yes, athletics from you. Let's see what she's better at. Her too.
Ooh. Well, we'll see. There's a chance. I rolled a 2. There's a chance
And you grapple her.
with a 2. As I barely grab her. You're not getting away now. That'll be my turn.
All right. Brings us to Urius.
Quick question. If I remember correctly, I'm able to use my familiar to help me distract my opponent, right?
If your familiar's in combat.
Yeah, I forgot that I had my familiar, so I forgot to roll for it. So I'll just stab at it.
Yeah, 20 hits.
18!
Or 14 plus 18. That's a good hit. $28 definitely hits.
Ooh, another 18.
Another good hit. As you pierce into the abdomen of this guy.
Kindly drop dead.
That's your action? Got a bonus action?
Nope. Not that I can think of that I would use, anyway.
Right. Brings us to Roswin. Give me 1 second before you do go. I did forget to roll something. Okay. Continue.
I'm going to move here. And I think I'm gonna... The guy on the... You should always be concerned about the random rolls from the DM. Just don't think about them or else you're metagaming. I'm going to cast... Create Bonfire underneath the guy on the other side of Urius.
Alright. That's a dex save, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's a DC 20 dexterity saving throw. Or 22
Alright.
damage.
And he also has magical resistance, so he gets advantage. 21.
I am... Let me make sure I can do this real quick. I am going to spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and reduce the number he rolled.
Alright. Yeah, that's a failure.
As he thinks he's going to get out of it, and I go, No, no, no. That's Roswin.
Alright. Brings us to Whisper.
Okay. Okay, that takes so long for it to work. Pretty certain Urius has this guy contained, so targeting Nightmare Speaker in the back again. We're going to start off with the bonus action quicken spell of 3rd level magic missile. So 3rd level magic missile, bonus action quicken spell to Mind Speaker.
All right.
So that's 20 points damage to Mind Speaker.
We're going to say that's 5. And you got 15 points of damage left as she is dead.
Cool. And then for my regular action, I'm targeting...
Oh, do you want the rest of the 15 damage to go to him?
Yes.
And he is dead.
Woohoo!
Is that your turn?
Since that was my bonus action, I'm just going to quickly do a double move. Is the ceiling in here still 10 feet, or is it
Yep.
higher?
Still 10 feet.
Okay. Now he's done.
All right. And that brings us to the top of the round as this door flies open. Adding these two to initiative. All right, and that brings us to Flicks.
Where did the door open up?
To the south.
Okay, to the south. And
Back down the hall.
there's... Okay. Would I be able to make it to one of the new guys?
You are 5 feet short.
Well, I'll move that way anyways. Let me see. Trying to see my. I'll use my enlarged.
Okay, you're now medium size.
Yep. And then that'll be my turn.
All right, that brings us to Dark Allen.
All right, so I will drop the now dead body, turn and rotate to the south, noticing that there is now more combatants. Hold up my left gauntlet and cast Firebolt again to the one right by the door. So I think that's a Nightmare Speaker.
Correct.
Roll coming in. 29.
Yeah, that hits.
For 15 points of damage. I will then walk back down. Oh, well, there is a Roswin there, so I guess I can get here. That'll be my turn.
All right. You can get onto the dead body if you wanted to get closer. That brings us to Urius.
You muted?
As I far step again, since it's
All
not
right.
been a minute. And I am going to cast Green Flame Blade with my first attack.
Green Flame Blade is an action.
Isn't it part of the attack, or the attack
It is a
part of
full
it?
action.
Oh, okay. Well then,
But Green Flame Blade allows you, as part of that action, to make an attack with the weapon that is the source, the
of the
focus
spell.
of the spell.
Yeah,
So I won't be able to second attack since I cast
correct.
the spell.
Since you're not a spell blade, no.
I do have the ability to attack twice per action with my packed weapon, but I still think it overrides.
Yeah. That's the difference between using an action to attack twice or using the action to cast a spell.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yep, that is a... Yeah, that hits. He takes 9... So 19 from the sword. And
2d8 from the spell, which also jumps to the next target.
well, you got a 2d8 and a 2d8 plus 4. Which one is it?
The Green Flame Blade is just 2d8 fire damage.
It already rolled it.
It did? Where?
Yeah. Before your melee attack.
Oh, so one of them's 11 and the other one's 12. So the first one I hit takes 11 and the second one takes 12.
The second creature takes the 1d8 plus 4.
Oh. Why is it showing 2 then?
She takes 2d8. He takes 2d8 plus 4.
Okay.
The plus 4 goes to the extra person. 11 to her. And 12 to him. Alright, is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Crosswind. And because we're getting close to a minute in battle, I'm going to go ahead and say at the end of this turn, the Greater Invisibility wears off.
Thought we were on round 4. Alright. Roswin is going to throw an ice knife at this guy.
Alright.
I will cast that at 4th level.
It is a 22 and that hits. So he takes 8 piercing damage and she takes 19 cold damage. Or does he take the cold damage also?
They both take the cold damage, but it is a DC 20 dexterity save.
Got it.
Let
So
me
deck save from him
double-check.
at advantage because of resistance. He succeeded.
And it's all or nothing
And
on that.
she failed, so she still takes it. And that
Let's
is 19 cold damage.
let's use another 2 sorcery points and bend that guy's luck.
All right. Another 19. Well, I need a D4.
Yeah, I gotta roll a d4 for it.
All right. Minus 19.
Still enough.
Yep. He is looking bloody for not taking any direct damage. Well, except the ice knife, I guess.
And that'll do it for me. Although
All
I
right.
will ready a move action to run away if anybody like comes from the north that I don't see.
So you can only ready your action, not
Okay.
any movement.
Okay. That'll do it for me then.
And with that, the invisibility drops off of Flix. And he is medium sized. And yeah, fuck it, I'll do this. Brings us to the Nightmare Speaker. Going to target Rosswind with Invoke Nightmare. Need an intelligence saving throw. That succeeds. And he's going to run this way. Once again, I forgot to fucking do this.
Roswin looks at Dark Allen. I don't think we're doing good at stealth anymore.
Okay.
Dark Allen just turns and looks at the small fairy. Stealth? You hear all he flexes his gauntlets as you hear the motors winding.
We got a hurt them more viewer reward redeemed.
Oh. So wait, Derek, do you know about this?
No.
So there is a D&D group that I was watching and take some inspiration off of called Dork Tales. So shout out to them if anyone so happens to know who they are. And the DM, through their points, because they use Twitch, what hurt them more lets the DM do is to do another action or pass a roll. It's kind of it's supposed to give tools to the DM, and it's exactly what you think it means. So you hurt the players more.
Make it a little
So
harder.
add an extra, like, oh, he's going to attack again, or they're going to be able to do something they ordinarily wouldn't be able to do.
There's
So-
also a help us one, but
That would be like,
it was,
oh,
it
I
was Kita
need to
that
move it.
redeemed it. So
I need 10 more
Yeah.
feet to make it to the end. It's like, yeah, okay, I will use the help them more. I forget what they call it on Dark Tales. And it's like, okay, yeah, you can move your 10 feet. So use that at your discretion. Back to what I was going to say. Where did the Nightmare Speaker go? I know they were at the doorway. I didn't see which way.
To the west.
Oh, okay, so they blipped out of the doorway. Got it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So, thank you, my lovely partner, Kita. Is a godsend. So, yeah. He's going to keep going. Open up this door over here. Not close it again. Open it up. And she's going to call out. And I'm going to go ahead and add these guys to initiative. I was not expecting this combat to be like this, but here we are.
Unending combat.
Yeah. And we're going to bump the alertness meter one more pip.
Why do I feel like we're in a tower defense game?
You're not. As I said last session, which I should have reminded you guys this session, once it fills, you're going to be in a constant onslaught of enemies while trying to fulfill your objective. Or the objective will just be counted as failed. Your choice. I'm going to roll them. Alright. That is her turn. Next up is this... Okay. Oh, that's funny. Both of the Malisons rolled a 12, and it Foundry just combined the two of them, so they both go at the same time. Alright, this guy's going to step up and attack Urius with his scimitar. $16.
Misses.
Alright, he's going to attack again with the scimitar, and really fucking biffs it. This guy's going to go 1, 2. Here, he's going to dash. Get right over here. And that is his turn. Next up is this abomination. Up over here. Dash over here. That's his turn. Whisper.
Cool.
Where is Whisper?
Whispers around
In the
corner.
kitchen.
Oh, okay. He's back up there. Never mind. As when the Yanti yelled something, I made a comment for Whisper. If he could tell us what they said.
Intruders.
Perfect.
I knew none of you could speak Yanti, so I didn't prepare any dialogue.
That's okay.
Well, Whisper does, but anyways, lightning bolt. Should get both abomination and this guy all the way.
It's a 5-foot line.
Yep, 100-foot long.
All right.
What the hell did that just?
Holy glitch,
Oh, yeah.
Batman.
Well, it's because Whisper is moving a lot. You
He
can
hasn't
get these two.
he hasn't moved in a while.
Yeah, you can get this abomination
And
and
that one down.
down here.
Lightning bolt. Dex save of 21.
And they both have magical resistance.
I understand.
Advantage. Abomination fails. Nope, let me close that door. And Nightmare Speaker also fails.
So 10d6 electric. So 36 damage.
Now, what level are you casting it at?
I was using my Staff of Power to cast that.
What
Five
level does it
charges.
cast it at?
What?
What level does it cast it at? Or is that just Lightning Bolt?
It's 5 charges. Cast it at 5th level.
Okay.
So it's 10d6 according to that.
So 36. All right.
Go.
Any more
Give me
quicken
one more.
spells?
Yes, I do have a quicken. Oh, please don't tell me it's about to do that again.
I rolled on my end on D&D Beyond, so we just gotta wait.
No.
Yeah, if you're using Quicken spell to do Lightning Bolt, it has to be of spell slot
No.
lower.
No, I
Okay.
was trying to mark off the 5 charges for it, and it just did that.
What are you Quicken spelling?
I'm sorry, 1 second. It's being a pain in the butt. I'm quicken spelling my Eldritch Blast on the Abomination.
All right.
Now I'm just waiting for it to roll.
$25 hits.
That's a hit. That's 6 damage. Come on. Roll the next one. $24 to hit
That hits.
for another 6 damage. Where this thing hates me. $21 to hit
21 hits.
for another 6 damage.
Another
That's 6
six.
damage 3 times in a row. So 1.
Is incredibly unfortunate.
Yeah. But, I'm really not trusting Foundry anymore.
All right,
Okay,
is that your
that-
turn?
Let's see. That was his attack, his quickened. And he's going to move to there.
All right. Brings us to
And-
this nightmare speaker. Comes up here. Ashes. It's her turn. Brings us back up to Flix, no longer invisible.
Oh, guys, they're up here. Sorry.
All right. Well, there's still someone in front of me and Urius, right?
Yep.
Or is that okay? I will, if I'm able to, get on Urius's side and attack the creature, attack the Yanti.
You can move to the other side of it for advantage.
Okay, I'll do that.
Bless.
$33 hits for sure. For 17 plus
I get an
4.
additional D4 of damage for being enlarged.
So that's 17 or 17 plus 6, that is 23. He is still standing.
Then I shall attack again.
Seven hits for 13 plus 8. Another D4. Actually, you know what? You didn't really have to. Yeah, you come around from Urius, roll around this guy defensively, slash into his back, and then stab your flaming sword through its chest, cauterizing where its heart used to be, and let gravity remove it from your sword.
Would I be able to make it over to the other Yanti to my left with my remaining movement?
You'll be another 5 feet short.
We got a something good viewer reward.
What about it?
We got the good viewer reward. So a bonus to
yeah,
us.
you can make it over here to him.
And then I will use my remaining attack on said person.
19 hits. Oh. 19. 16 plus 1. And another D4. Is 19. Alright, got any bonus actions?
No, none that I feel like using currently.
Alright. That brings us to this abomination. here. No. There. Get right over here, blocking up this door. And it's going to dash right over here. That is his turn. Dark Allen.
All right. Dark Allen will move 30 feet. Get me there.
Is there supposed to be a door here?
No, it's like a painting or something.
Oh, okay.
And is this guy still alive? Is he on T in the doorway?
No, he's dead.
Then I will burn a dash action. So move another 30 feet. 5, 10. 20, 25, 30. Should get me here. Alright, I will. Let's see if I can do anything. Bonus exercise. Let me double check. Nope. Okay. Pass the turn.
All right. Curious.
I am going to use a bonus action, drawing on the powers of the lower planes, gaining spectral wings, immunity to poison, and I can use my spellcasting ability instead of my strength or dexterity for attack and damage rolls.
Nice.
So that's going to be a +9. I can go over there, and I am going to attack this one.
All right.
And that should be 5 higher than that?
It still hits. For 7 plus 7 for 14.
And that should also be 3 higher for the 7.
Oh, yep. Yeah, 28 hits. 8 plus 11 plus 4. 15. This guy is still standing.
But is he looking a little worse for wear than when he started?
Oh, absolutely. He's looking like dog shit.
Your mother was a chihuahua.
Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Roswin.
I saw everybody go down and around the corner, so I am going to dash to catch up with everybody, but hang back. I'm pretty sure that's all I can do, though.
All right. Next up is this nightmare speaker. It's going to come back into the doorway. and is going to cast Invoke Nightmare on Flix. I need an intelligence saving throw. 16 succeeds. And that is her turn. Up is the Malison type 1, who is going to attack Flix. With a bite, 17, I'm pretty sure misses. And then again with the scimitar, 22.
That, wait, how many? I have 2 allies within 5 feet of me?
Mm-hmm.
Then that is just a miss. That would have been a hit if one of them was not near me.
All right. And that is his turn. Brings us to the abomination in the north. Get right over here. What else you got? And is going to let off some arrows at Whisper.
Cool. Reaction. I burn. Con save 21. One reaction when you take when a creature you can see within range targets you with an attack.
That's a miss.
So he is blinded.
All right. He's going to have disadvantage on these attacks.
Blinded until the end of the turn.
19 hits you.
Nope.
What about
Nope.
20? All right. Make sure. Yep, just 2. All right, that is his turn. And it is Whisper.
Cool. He's blinded, so I have advantage against him.
Is it until the end of the current turn, or
Until the end of the turn.
so he's no longer blinded?
Okay. I am using a feat I don't use very often. I am dual targeting my Sorcerer's Burst. So I'm wait. Yes, they're both within range. So one is going to go toward the abomination. The other is going to go to the nightmare speaker down at the bottom of the stairs. So let's see what the first roll is. Come on. Oh, does a 17 hit the abomination?
It does.
Cool. And he takes... Really? And then a 27 for the other one.
That hits.
So he takes... So Abomination takes 10 damage, 5 lightning, 5 radiant, and the other one takes 11 damage. That's 6 lightning, 5.
All right.
And let's see, that was my regular action.
You got a bonus action?
That took my standard and my bonus.
All right.
Try and see where the rest of the party went. Like, where is everybody?
All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Next up, Seeker, who's going to chase after you. Here. Right there.
So it does a double move.
Mm-hmm. The end of her turn. So actually, let me double check. I don't think she's got any bonus actions. All right. Yeah, she is going to use a bonus action on you. And I need... Oh, there is no save against this. What the fuck? You telling me this just happens? Okay. She's going to cast Hex on you. And
Okay,
she's going to
so-
choose Charisma.
So no damage, just putting a hex on me so I'm her target.
Correct. She'll deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to you if she hits you with an attack. And you have disadvantage on ability checks made with Charisma.
Okay.
It's her turn. Back at the top of the round. And at the top of the round, this guy comes out of the bathroom.
Wow.
He just- I told you it was a living dungeon. So we're going to add him to the initiative tracker. And I don't know if you guys can see in the top right your alertness gauge. I have 1 pip left until it gets hard mode.
You mean 1/6?
Yeah, 1 pip. PIP.
Oh, I thought you said 1/5. Look, our trivia pursuit token is almost full.
Flix, what you got?
Alrighty. Guy in front of me still standing.
Yep.
I shall attack him.
Alright, a 30 hits. 15 plus 1, 16. Yeah. You cut off this guy's arm as he goes to attack you. And then spear through his stomach with the sword. And he falls over dead.
I will then step over his corpse to attack the big guy behind.
$22 hits. With 12 plus 7, that's 19. And need another d4. 21. Attack him a third time.
Yep.
$32 definitely hits. Actually, no, that's a 16. With 12 plus 5 for 17, 19. All right.
How's he
Got a
looking?
bonus. He's fine.
All right. I'm going to use my 1 second, whatever the ability is called, action surge. Gain
Yep.
another action. But before I start attacking again, I'm going to bonus action and make the flame on my sword a blue flame to make it 2d8 fire damage, and then start attacking.
All right. Make Rose roll more dice.
Pardon me, I'll be right back, guys. I have a little emergency.
All right.
So what am I rolling now? What did you...
So it's 1d10 plus 8 and then 2d8. So
So it's an additional
2d8 instead of one.
2d8?
I think it was just an additional.
Oh, yeah.
Let me double check the wording on it.
No, I just got confused with the way that was said. I heard the plus 8 as a plus 1d8.
Sorry, so it's. Yeah, it has 1d8 fire damage as long as it's ignited, and then once per day, the wielder can use a bonus action to intensify the heat of the blade and turn it blue. Oh, it is an additional 2d8, so it's 3d8 total.
Okay, so yeah, you'll just be rolling the attack, an additional 2d8, and the additional 4. Not on this attack.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He used the bonus action to intensify the flame, and now he's gonna, I'm assuming, attacking 3 more times.
Yeah, now I'm attacking 3 more times, and these 3 attacks will all have the bonus.
All right, 22 hits. That'll be an additional 2d8 and a 1d4. That is 14 plus 3 for 17. Plus 14. Now he's looking bloodied. Second attack. That's a crit. Oh, these are big numbers now. All right.
Hew.
Okay. So we got
murder.
And hobos. Murder hobo.
Yeah, with the second attack, you just fucking... You push through the strain of battle and just slash into this guy. And the intensity of the sword goes from a flame to like a blowtorch. And you start just cutting into him and cauterizing him and just like bisect him. But it's all just cauterized and smells like steak. Just did 66 damage on that attack. He is dead.
Nice.
Just like Dad used to do.
And then I'll, if possible, I'll step over his corpse to the next guy and use my last attack. Flick's just trudging through corpses one after the next. Is this bathroom hands?
No.
Okay.
Dookie hands.
Um, 23 hits, or 18 plus 3, 21. That's 30, 31. Jesus. Yeah, just one after another. You stab through the first guy, completely lightsaber the second guy, and you know what? This third one, how do you want to kill her?
So I got an Applebee's ad just now, so I can't really. How does their token look wise?
She is like a Naga of sorts. She is snake lower half, humanoid upper half.
Okay, well, I'll have it that I drove my, I climbed over the giant corpse, kind of had to roll down it, and then when I recovered, I just kind of used the momentum to drive my flaming sword through their abdomen, but then brought it up and split them halfway through the top, so their upper half gets bisected.
Yeah, and he just falls over in two different directions, and you got 5 feet of movement left.
Let me see, what is it? Okay.
There's a guy
The
to the
only
north.
thing you can see is the guy to the north.
I'll make eye contact with him and then take a step forward, 5 feet forward, intimidatingly towards him.
All right, that's a hell of a
My
turn.
sword's glowing blue for 1 minute. 1 minute of tea time.
Brings us to Dark Allen.
Dark Allen, just admiring the carnage before him and slightly frustrated that he was not a part of it, will move. See, that's 20.
GG easy.
Let's see, so that should bring me up. I did not mean to close. What the heck? Okay. Hold on. I can open that. Thank you. All right, go here. So it's 25. Who do I see? Nothing there. All right, dude up there. I will find my last 5 feet of movement. And as I pass, Flicks just subtly, yes, let the blood flow. As I hold out my left hand and cast a firebolt at the Yantu there at the north center hallway.
All right.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right, 16.
That just hits.
Damage. Oh, holy shit. 24.
Yeah. This ball of fire just hits him square in the back.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Furious.
I start moving up I'm assuming I see Big Boy up here.
Yep. You also see this guy coming out of the bathroom to the south, too.
Oh yeah, he would probably be the one I would want to kill then, instead of moving where I just did. I unholster my laser pistol in my offhand and shoot. Or maybe not, because it requires 40 feet.
He's 25 feet. Well, no, hold on. That's definitely more than 25 feet. Oh, yeah. He's 65 feet from you.
That would be a disadvantage on the shot then.
Go for it. Surely there's not more people behind any of these doors.
Oh yeah, totally not.
It's not like I'm going to make you roll a d20 to see if they hear the shot as it hits the door. If you miss. That is indeed a miss.
And that would still be what? The plus. I'm still transformed, so there's more to it.
Oh, yeah, plus 5. No. What's your dex compared to your charisma?
4.
Alright, so that'd be a plus 1. Still doesn't do it.
And my spell attack is plus 9.
Oh, then yeah, it's still plus 9. Oh, it's the same.
So I still miss. That's great.
Correct. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me. You want to roll low.
Of course not.
All right. As you actually blow this door off, and these guys enter the fray.
9 fucking hells.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, because I'm not going to chance it again. Well, actually, that one's also not within 40 feet of me, is it?
Nope.
Yeah, no, I don't try anything else.
All right. Next up is the guy you just tried to shoot. Going to step up. Over here. He's going to shoot you with 2 Eldritch Blast. $13 misses. It's 18 hit.
I would like to use my reaction to gain a +5 for being a defensive duelist.
Okay. For defensive duelist, do you have to have an open hand? Or a weapon in one hand?
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Never mind, it hits then.
Alright, so that's just 1d10. 1. Take 1 force damage.
It tickles.
Brings us to Rosswood.
Roswin saw the majority of the group run down this hall, so she sees Whisper coming around the corner to the north, and so she points down the hall and then starts to try to follow the group. I can only get like here. I can't see anything. So she's gonna ready. How does chain lightning work? Can I? Target of your choice that you can see within range. I have to be able to see them. Okay. I will ready. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I'll ready magic missile.
All right.
In case I see somebody.
That brings us to the other Mind Whisperer. It was going to go one here, dash, here. And that is his turn. He's dead. Brings us to the Abomination. Continue chasing down Whisper. Just can't quite get there. I'll continue shooting Whisper with his bow. He gets 2 attacks on it.
He's attacking me with his bow.
Yep.
Shall we do this dance again?
Alright. So he's blinded, so he has disadvantage.
Nope. Let's make his attack. So an 18 misses, and as my reaction instead, I'm doing Hellish Rebuke as a 3rd level spell.
Dex or con?
That's what I'm looking. Dex of 21.
22.
So he takes half. And give me 1 second. Is it 5 points per die? Or is it just 5 points every time?
Let's look.
Okay, so just 5 points added onto this. So he takes half damage, half of half of 28. So he takes 14 points of damage.
All right.
Fire damage. Is he still alive?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Gonna
And now he
attack you
makes his
again.
second attack.
16,
another
and he
miss.
misses. That is his turn. Whisper.
Okay, give me 1 second. Come on. Okay, I'm going to use my ring to cast my 3rd level magic missile as my action. Which one of these guys looks the most harmed? The Abomination or the Whisperer?
They're
Or
actually
whatever.
about the same.
Well, we'll go after the Abomination first. Come on, computer. So 4, 6, 8, 13, 15 to Abomination.
All right.
Is he still alive?
Yep.
Okay, quickened action. Eldritch Blast. Oh, and I guess I am technically provoking an attack of opportunity as I do that because I'm moving back to here first.
Correct. And yeah, she's going to attempt to attack you with her scimitar. A 19.
That's a miss. Okay, so first attack on Abomination. $32 to hit.
That hits.
Come on. For 13 damage.
All right. As this one hits him square in the face, and he falls backwards dead.
Okay. And then the next two are going to go for her. Another
That hits.
32. For another 13. And a 28 to hit.
That hits.
For another 11.
That is just enough to kill her.
Yay!
This one hits her square in the chest, and you just see her just stop and bump into these racks along the wall.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, and so I will move back up this way again. And that's it for my turn.
All right. Brings us to the Malison Type 1 down here to the south. Going to dash all the way up here. That's his turn. Flicks.
All right. The situation here is the person in front of us is dead, right?
You got 3 people to the south along this wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush down south and attack them. And I'll honestly start with the ones who I saw throwing spells.
Okay. "19 hits. 10, 7, 9.
2d8s.
All right. As the blowtorch of a sword just carves into him. That's the first
If they ain't
attack.
down, I will keep attacking.
"20 hits for 15, 17, 23. Still up, but looking not great.
And final attack.
"27 hits for 19 plus Jesus." Yeah. You run up and just immediately just start carving into this guy, and he drops down into 3 pieces.
Snake steak. Nice. And that with that, I will just await the attack that is probably going to come in a minute.
All right.
But it's okay because I still have it. They still have disadvantage on attacks against me because nothing's hit me yet.
Dark Ellen.
All right, so Dark Allen seeing nothing to the north. He's going to go back through. So. 10, 20, move. And these 2 are still alive. Wait, no, this one's dead, correct?
No, that one's alive. The other one's dead.
Oh, the one in front of me is dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
The one in front of Flix is alive.
Check something. So
I prioritize the spellcaster because I can tank hits and people can't just move through me. Spells can fly past me, so.
No, I gotcha. Let's see if I get this right this time. I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade. That's my action.
So
then
the secondary target has to be within 5 feet of the first target.
That's fine. I'm just making sure I mechanically get this right. So I won't do splash damage to anyone. It'll just be to this dude.
Okay. You would get more damage out of using your 2 attacks.
Would I?
Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. I will then change back to the age old. I'm just going to punch him twice. So, swing number 1. Ooh. Yay! Crit?
Yeah.
Crits.
That is a critical damage.
Okay, so standard damage is
10,
a
15.
D8 plus 8, so that's 16 plus whatever I rolled.
16 plus 15, that is 31.
And swing number 2. Oh, it almost did it again. 18?
18 still hits.
For 14 points of damage, and that will be my turn.
Alright, he is not looking great. As you run up, crack him over the skull, and then punch him in the gut. Resounding sound of cracking ribs reverberates down the hallway. Urius.
I will move up behind this one. Taking my full 30 feet of action, or of movement. Dropping my gun on the way so I have a free hand to go back and pick it up later.
Uh, 26 hits. That is, we're going to add 3 for 15 hits. Wait, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. That hits, that damage. 12.
I'm forgetting to roll at advantage too.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll take. Yeah, that still hits. Yeah, roll at advantage now. I'll take that 14 as part of the first attack. $23 hits.
Ooh, lots of damage.
Okay, rolled some big numbers that time. 14 plus 9 for 23. Guy does become bloodied.
And that will be the end of that turn.
Blink around and start perforating his back. This to the Mind Whisperer, who didn't like getting shot at by Furious. Yeah. I'll move right over here, giving him advantage. I'm gonna roll these one at a time. 22 and a 24. 24 hit. As he bites at you.
Yes, even if I tried to block it, it would hit.
Alright. Bite is... And you're immune to poison?
I am currently immune to poison.
Alright, so you just take 6 piercing damage. And then he's going to attack you with his scimitar. 23 and 18. 23 hit?
Yep.
Alright, so that becomes... Take 7 slashing damage. End of his turn. Crosswind. Roswin?
I'm going to move into the hallway I see everybody heading into. So that's 10, 15. And then I'm going to use Chain Lightning.
On this chain of fools,
Wow. I'm going to hit this guy with the first bolt, and then it's going to arc over Urius's head and get the other guy.
Right. They both need to make dex saves.
Yes.
Right. I have advantage. That's a miss on him. And he just saves.
I'm going to fucking bend his luck.
Alright. No need to roll it because a 1's going to fuck him up.
Yeah.
46 damage on both of them.
You betcha.
How do you fry both of these guys?
I'm trying to like quiet everything down, knowing that we're probably drawing a lot of attention. So I just like walk around the corner as quietly as I can, point at the guy, a thin bolt comes from my fingertip, hits the guy in the head, and you like watch him like vibrate with the like he's in a bug zapper, and then the arc goes to the next guy and the same thing happens as they thud onto the floor, charred.
And with that, we are finally out of initiative.
Let's get the objective done and get the fuck out of here.
And with that, oh, go ahead.
I objectively agree with you.
And with that is where we're going to call it this week.
And so we killed them all?
I don't know about all, but the ones that saw us,
They all died.
there are bodies everywhere, and we are in a hive. Like, this is, we are definitely not stealthy. The irony of the statements I made early on.
Damn, if only someone had gotten you invisibility potions.
What?
I've had
Cough, cough,
invisibility
someone did.
potion.
Yeah, some of you had some. Urius bought some specifically for you guys for this.
And completely forgot?
Well, I have a ring of invisibility, so
I made Flicks invisible.
it's just not greater invisible. But I still have my staff, which I've only used 5 charges on.
We probably
And I
should
still-
have made the robot invisible.
I'm so glad that Doug decided to bring the loudest motherfucker in all of Altruix.
Well, it was a good game. I had
I mean, giant robot. I'm not stealthy. I'm sorry.
This is just
Hey,
how I
hey.
play stealth games, okay? Okay.
ain't nothing wrong with it.
It just
I
makes it
mean-
more fun.
That tracks for my entire playstyle. Oh, it's stealth.
with an asterisk.
Hold on, let me pull up belt-fed machine gun and just rain fire. Like, there's no one around. Am I still stealthy?
I do kind of like the idea that your firebolt is a bolter.
Yeah. And then I need to get. I totally forgot to spawn my homunculus servo skull servant out. I'll do that later
I
when
was
I have a second.
I had 2 points where I was going to use Fireball, and then somebody ran in, and I was like, another day.
Yeah. I was happy I got off at least one lightning bolt.
Chain lightning
Hey,
is
you can hit
where
people with
it's
Firebolt. You're not going to get turned into a Barbie.
at.
You know, depending on, let's see, how much can a fireball do, max?
A lot.
Max,
Depends on the
was
level.
it 8d6 plus something? No, I think it's just 8d6
At our
third
current level, right? So what? You
No,
guys have
it's Fireball or Bolt.
ball. Sorry,
Ball is depends on what level you cast it at.
is
8d6
everyone
standard, and then another d6 for each level above third.
okay?
Well, let me look at you.
So at 9, that's an additional 6d6, so that's 14d6.
Well, game was good. I gotta call it a night. See
night.
y'all in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thanks
So-
for game.
Yes, thanks for game.
Thank you to everybody watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and have a good one till we see you next time.
Later!